So me and John are at the Field Station store and we are waiting on a milkshake.
A banana milkshake.
A banana milkshake. And they're kind of scary here.
No, they're fine. Their customer service maybe leaves something to be desired. But they are the only place.
Yeah, John was saying they're the only place in town, so they can be a rough crowd if they want to. So we are in Frenchglen. We're about 3.5 miles, we think, from our campground. And this is a cute little town. We're just taking the dogs on a walk to have them go potty. And then supposedly that Frenchglen hotel is supposed to be like have good sandwiches. I'm not 100% sure. We're gonna go check that out. And yeah, it's just a really pretty area. All right, so we just ordered lunch. John got the egg salad sandwich. I got the burger. We're gonna enjoy a nice little local beer. I think both of these are, this is what I'm drinking, the Worthy, which is from Bend. And then isn't Crux in Bend also?
Hood River, I think.
Was it Hood River? Oh, anyway, so we are going to sit out here and enjoy lunch. And John has already been eaten to death by mosquitoes, so this should be a fun trip. And I think I'm getting bit through my pants. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, that is a very neat spot. They do dinner at 6:30.
So we are at the South Steens Campground. This is BLM camping. We don't know how much it is a night. We thought we'd drive through. There are some people here camping.
Well, this will probably tell us.
Oh, here we go.
Do not enter, so we won't enter there, but...
Okay, $16 per
night.
site. First come, first serve. But you are truly right at the base of the Steens Mountains.
And it's Memorial Day weekend, and it looked like there was at least a few spots open. So, oh yeah, there's... Oh no,
that one has a tent.
But yeah, you're definitely enjoying yourself out here. This is...
You are in a very remote location. I bet it's beautiful for stars out here.
Yeah, really neat. Really, really neat. And I think the road only goes about 4 more miles in. Somebody's a butterflyer.
Yeah, she has a butterfly net. I say let the butterflies be. Don't catch them. Let them be.
All right, one way.
So it looks like you have pit toilets out here. I haven't seen any fire rings, have you?
No, and I saw something then. That's for horses back there.
Yeah.
You can tell. There was a well house, but I'm not sure. I haven't seen really water, but that doesn't mean there's no. If you had a small trailer, you can get in here no problem. We saw somebody with a pretty big trailer that I would never have taken up here, but a lot of these sites, I mean, are even pull-throughs, but
Yeah.
If you have a small trailer, you can definitely get into a lot of these sites. I would say most of them.
Oh, they do have fire rings. Okay. They do have fire rings. Oh, here's a nice pull-through spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are great. And there was a trailhead just right outside of this campground, right?
Yeah, called Little Blitzen Trailhead.
Yeah, so you can definitely hike out here.
It did look pretty full, so I might have been wrong thinking that I saw 1 or 2 sites open because it looked pretty full. So waste and water disposal. Oh, that's for putting down there.
Yeah, but I don't think there's like I don't see any water access.
Yeah, but there's a well house.
Yeah.
So, but I didn't see any water anywhere, yeah. What a great campground. Really cool.
Very fun location. So one of the reasons we wanted to come to this area was you can do this loop road, which is the Steens Mountains, and you can pause the video and read there, but it's a 30-mile loop with an altitude of 9,773 feet. Well, the gate is closed. Seems to be the story of our life. So we're not going to be doing this loop. From what we heard, it opens July 1st, but not 100%. So we're just going to take a little walk. We have the dogs in tow. Kind of bummed because we really wanted to do this loop. It's supposed to be beautiful. So we'll take a walk instead. So we made it to the cattle guard, and John didn't park his truck too far off the road. We parked down there. That is, well, is that the town of, that's where we're staying, right?
Frenchglen. I don't know if you can
there.
see the distance. It's Frenchglen.
And Frenchglen is way out in the different distance. So, beautiful area. I think we're gonna come back tomorrow.
There's a gate where we can go around this also, but yeah, I just don't want to leave my truck where it's at.
And
right
as you
now.
can see, the sky is pretty ominous. Look at it. I mean, it's pretty dark. And yeah, so I think we're gonna take the dogs back down to the truck and come and do this little hike up this road tomorrow. Hi, we made it to our next campground. If you watched my last video, we just left the Malheur Desert, which was an incredible trip. Please take a minute and watch that video. It's just such an awesome place. Anyway, we are at the Steens Mountain Wilderness RV Resort. It's a mouthful, so I had to think about it. And we have full hookups, including sewer. So that is really exciting. But one thing I kind of waited to do was my dishes, because out on the desert, we had zero water, obviously, other than the water that we brought. And we didn't fill our Casita up with water. It's something we actually forgot to do. We had talked about it, but completely just, we were so busy getting ready for the trip and still working that we just totally forgot about it. So we were out there with no water other than the many gallons of water that we brought with us. And so I saved all my dishes because I knew we were coming here. And I was telling John, everything is so dusty. I have a huge job ahead of me. There's just dust everywhere. We went down, I believe it was about a 35-mile gravel washboard road out to the desert. And then it was a 3.5-mile drive in here to this resort, and on a washboard road. So it was just, we've been around a lot of dust, and it was super fun. We're super glad to be here. It's kind of like weird weather. It's cloudy and overcast, but it's warm. I'm actually thinking about turning our AC on. That'll be a first. I love to glamp. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a total glamper. I enjoy the finer things while camping. But yeah, right now John's just getting our awning up. I think we're gonna sit under it and just have ourselves a little drink and relax, because we've done a lot of driving. And I'm gonna finish doing my dishes. I just kind of threw together our bed and made our bed. But when we get home, which will be in another 3 days, I'm gonna take all my bedding home and just wash it. I wash it normally. I wash our sheets every trip. But like I'm gonna take our comforter, everything, because everything is just full of dust. I do have the electric Milwaukee vacuum, so I'll definitely be doing that. If you have a Casita, I'm curious, and I might ask this on the Facebook group also, what do you clean your floors with? I've always just kind of swept them and then like spot wiped them. It's just like a laminate flooring, but it definitely needs a good scrubbing. Would it be okay? Do you guys use like Swiffer? And this really could be for anybody to answer this question who has a trailer, as I think it's pretty much all laminate flooring. So how do you clean your trailer floor? I'm curious. Navy says hi. We'll catch up in just a bit. As always, here's your camp room bathroom check. So you have 2 individual toilets. This is some of the cleanest showers I have seen at a campground. Of course, I'll be wearing my camping shoes. It is a coded bathroom to get in. Came in that door right there. But yeah, I give this bathroom an A+. We're gonna chill. We're gonna watch some of our favorite YouTubers. Look at that view out the window. Good morning. We are at the Steens Mountain Loop and it is closed, but we are back to walk up and enjoy the view.
I thought they were this way, but maybe the cloud cover has covered it, or maybe that's them.
So there are some cows that we share this road with. This is BLM land, and the cows are able to graze this land. Yeah, it's beautiful out here. I don't know if you can see it, but there's some cows out there. We just don't want to encounter a bull, which we have seen a few. Look at all those cows in the distance. Free range cows. Obviously they're either tagged or branded, but they're all just looking at us. They know we're here. And hi cows. Very cute. Very cute. Keep on walking. So something I found out about this area is this is Oregon's highest elevation road, and I believe it gets as high as 9,300 feet. So we've definitely been climbing. Obviously we're not that high, but yeah, this is spectacular out here. Look at that view. So quiet and peaceful up here. So we just met some very nice people, and they were hiking the opposite direction, and they warned us, because they knew that we had dogs, that there is a few bulls down the road, and one was behind a fence and one was kind of to the side of the road, and they didn't have any dogs with them, but she said as they were walking by, the bull was definitely making noises at him. So I think we're gonna stop here. I have a Cliff Bar. John has, I don't know what his bar is.
Perfect bar.
You gotta hold it, yeah. It's a Perfect bar. I think we're gonna eat a bar. we're gonna flip around and head back to the truck, and there's actually a refuge that we're gonna either walk or drive through.
Probably do a little bit of both.
Yeah, so it's so beautiful out here though. What do you think of it out here?
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, it's just, and out there, we thought those were campers. I'm not sure if you can make out that little group of something, but those are...
You can see the corral out there too.
Yeah, those are ranchers. And we're thinking, because what did you say the sign said with the BLM?
That this was a public and private land cooperative for wildlife and free range ranching, I guess. So we think that maybe these ranchers, either there's another way in for them, or they have the access keys or whatever to the gate that keeps this place locked up, just because of the fact that it is some kind of public and private cooperative.
And I don't know if you can see, if you look at the very end of this road, there's a mountain range that has some snow on it, and we think those are the actual Steens, but unfortunately, we don't have it in us to walk 32 miles today, so
yep, and we just don't know.
We're not gonna, yeah. So we'll come back and drive this loop when it actually opens. So we're gonna enjoy our bar, and I think we're gonna flip around and head back to the truck. Navy agrees, and so does Jasper. So we're coming to a cattle guard, and John, instead of going through the gate, because the gate was so hard to maneuver, to the side, John's gonna pick Jasper up and carry him through.
I'm gonna see.
At least he's gonna try. Jasper's.
If I have a broken leg at the end of this.
So at least I have it on video. Jasper's not accustomed to really being picked up, so everybody wish John luck. Nice. Nice.
Much easier. That was much easier than opening up that gate.
We made it back to the truck. So this is the Malheur National Wildlife Refuge. We're camping in that general direction. I don't know if you can see the house with the green roof. That's the area we're camping in. And then I think we're gonna give the dogs some water, and we're gonna drive back in and see what we can find. So we're out on this sanctuary road, and there's really no place to get out and just stop and kind of walk around, because the road, it is so narrow, so there's really not a lot of pull-offs. Oh look, that could be a road.
That was a road, yeah.
Super pretty area though. It's just a really great way to get back here and like see the backcountry. And we are in Oregon's least populated area. Did I say that right?
Yeah, southeast Oregon, and it's like, I guess, the least population per square mile in Oregon.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing, and it is so peaceful out here. So we are super stoked. We just came in off that wildlife refuge road, and now we're back in the town of Frenchglen, which is population of 12. A very, very small community here, but it is so cute. We just were in the Mercantile and got a great cup of coffee. Honestly, this is one of the better cup of coffees I've had in a while. Anyway, the lady who was running the coffee shop told us that if we head back the way we came, there is a road that's open to get 25 miles up in the Steens Mountains loop. So we're not going to get to the very top, but she said the views are spectacular. So we are stoked. We got coffee. John got some ice because we have a little ice chest with us. And yeah, this is going to be great if I think we're going to get to where we're going to get to, because I think we are going to have some great views. So stick around. We're heading up there now. And this area is also known for wild mustangs, which we did driving in this area yesterday to our camp. We did see a group, I don't know what you call a herd of horses together that were wild mustangs. So hopefully we'll see some of that too. We're very excited. Here we go. Yep.
All right, here we are. We're on the South Steens Loop. So this is part of the Steens Loop. I don't know why the other area that we tried to get to by our campsite was closed. But this is open for 20 miles.
24 miles.
24 miles. So in 24 miles, we'll have to stop and turn around, it looks like. But hopefully we see some wild horses.
Which we did see some driving down the road coming in. So,
and there's something out that way. I don't know if those are horses or cows.
And it's hard to tell because there's so much cattle out here too. So from a distance, a cow and a horse kind of look like the same thing. So if we get any close up, I will definitely get some video of that. The sky is just incredible. Look at this. So we have they're bulls. We have a couple bulls in the road.
Hopefully they don't try to take on the car.
Look at these guys. Oh my gosh. Look at all those bulls.
Oh, look at the water down there. That's why.
This is where the road is closed and ends. I have never in my life seen something so incredibly beautiful. I mean, we're trying to figure out how high we are in elevation at this point. We don't have any service, so John's trying to pull it up on his Garmin to see if we can find it. But yeah, this is just spectacular. And the air, oh my God, it smells so good. It's heaven up here. It is heaven. Check out this view. Oh my gosh. I've never in my life seen anything like this.
Yeah, this is awesome. This is amazing. That's awesome. All right.
It's like we're at the end of the world. Wow. Wow, this is insane. We're gonna sit right here
And have a beer.
have a beer and look at this view. I mean, this is insane. The dogs are definitely on their leash because it is just a cliff. So I just cannot get over this place.
Yeah.
John's allergies are kicking his butt, so whatever's
it's
blooming.
amazing.
Yeah. It's awesome. So that's the road closes here. We could have went higher, but unfortunately we can't. So we'll just enjoy the view.
All right, we're at the Riddle Brothers Ranch up on the Steens Mountains, and this is now owned by the BLM, but the Riddle Brothers, I guess a couple bachelor men, owned this place. They homesteaded it from the early 1900s,
1897, I think, yeah.
late 1800s, early 1900s, all the way till the 40s.
50s, 1950s.
The 40s, and then another person came and kind of took it over in the 50s, and they built another house up here. But when he stopped using it, or when he passed away, yeah, I guess it all kind of got taken over by the BLM.
It's right on the river. And the caretaker that is here is actually a descendant of the family. She stays here 5 weeks out of the summer and is a descendant of this family, and she didn't even know it. Oh my gosh. Oh, and everything in this cabin is how it was left.
Oh my goodness.
Look at this stove.
What's so funny is, look, they have one that's gas, and then they probably got propane at some point, or something like that, and then one that's wood.
Yeah. Look at this fridge. Could you imagine? Like, look at the nails sticking out of the...
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Man, look at the furnace. It's an old wood furnace, I'm assuming, right?
I don't know.
You can't open it. Oh, yeah, you can. Oh, yeah. Look at that. A little wood stove.
Oh my gosh. That's so cool. Okay, so this might be... Yep, that is Tobias Stilly Riddle and wife Sarah Jane Smith, parents of Walter, Fred, and Benjamin. These stairs are crazy.
So here's where the pipe would have come out for the...
Oh, for the warmth?
Stove, but it's not.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, at least at one point. Now there's this one. This must be the one that's still down there.
You can definitely tell the house slants. Look at that little window. Wow, you can really hear the wind come through here.
They're out there.
That's the caretaker.
And her husband.
And her husband and their dog. Oh my gosh. So that's Carrie's cabin, and we're gonna go check this out.
Wow, look at this old stove.
Look at this wall.
Yeah, it's amazing, huh?
Oh, so cute. Just a place to cook and sleep, and I don't know what that thing is.
I don't know.
Look at that stove. And this would have been our view. Obviously the bridge probably wasn't there.
All right, so I don't know what that is. I'm assuming that's the barn, maybe where they would keep hay. But look at this right here. Doesn't that look like a cattle chute? I'm assuming that's what that is. I don't know what kind of trucks or wagons they would have had to get down here for that, though. I guess I don't know much about this business. Wow, so here's the barn. Looks like it's kind of fallen down a little bit. But I guess if you're going to build something, your barn's probably not the thing you build with the best quality, right? It's just there to help keep tools and supplies maybe dry or protect it a little bit from the elements. All right, so this is their tool shed, and I guess I'm assuming these are things they found on the property, just old washers and buckles and hinges. How's that for some neat stuff? And then look at this old drill press. Man, I gotta tell you, that is the neatest drill press I think I've ever seen. Obviously there's some modern stuff in here too. I see some jumper cables. But man, that drill press, what I wouldn't give.
So we're back at camp, and on the way in to get to our campsite, there was a traffic jam, and the traffic jam wasn't with cars. The traffic jam was with cows and real life cowboys. So we're trying to get over here because they were moving a bunch of cattle up the road we walked up this morning. And how many heads of cattle do you think there was?
I don't know, a lot.
There's a lot. So anyway, we're gonna go over and see if we can see what we can see. So I don't know, that's the road that we walked up earlier this morning, and that black line is all cattle. And there was what, 2 or 3 guys on horses?
Yeah, a few people on horses, and a guy on a quad, and then a guy on a side-by-side.
But what did you get to see when you walked up there?
Oh, so I was walking up just to see what was going on with it, and then to see if we could get around, go in one direction. And the guy on the quad was pulling up a calf onto the quad with his back legs, or with his, or whatever, all 4 of his legs. It looked like he was getting ready to rope him or something, but pulled him up on the quad, kind of bear hugged him, put him down in front of him, and drove off. So I'm assuming he was just getting him back to the herd or whatever.
Yeah, super cool. Yep, that's the road we were on. We walked all the way over there, or actually a little more over there. But yeah, that's a pretty cool sight. It's like we're in the Wild West. Oh wait, we are.
We are, yep. Yeah. Ready?
All right, so here's the Doggo's Pizza. We're gonna definitely I guess it would help if I show it. We're gonna definitely let it cool down, and then they will
Bon appetit.
love this. Good job.
Thank you. Hopefully.
Who's ready for dog pizza? Jasper is. I know Navy is. Okay, hold on. Yummy yum. So we're wrapping things up and getting everything loaded. We just dumped the black and gray tanks, but I just kind of wanted to give you a view of this campground. It really is beautiful. The wildlife refuge is down here. You can see a little bit of water through there. I'm kind of shocked. It's Memorial Day weekend and a lot of people have gone home. We actually are camping for one more night, but we'll be getting a little bit closer to home because we have about a 6-hour drive. So we just wanted to get a little closer to home. But yeah, this is a campground. I would recommend staying here. I think it's a great area to get out and explore this beautiful part of Oregon. Look at the scamp right there. Isn't that so cute? So yeah, we're gonna get on the road. The mosquitoes are alive and well in eastern Oregon. Me and John have been bit head to toe just hooking up the trailer. It's
crazy.
A nightmare. This is our last day here. We're actually starting to head west towards where we live. I encourage you to check this area out. This has literally blown our minds.
Yeah, maybe not in spring unless you're really comfortable with mosquitoes. We're not. Or if you're good with the DEET. That's what we read, is spring's really the only time that you have a lot of mosquitoes. But man, they are bad.
I struggle with wearing DEET. I'm not a fan of it. John puts it on, but I like to be a little bit more natural in that sense. So anyway, we're gonna end this video here, but we did a thing. We joined Harvest Host. We've been members of Harvest Host before, but we just rejoined them, and we're actually going to stay at a Harvest Host tonight in one of our favorite areas. So stay tuned for the next video. We'll talk more about it, what Harvest Host means. We are not sponsored by Harvest Host. This is something that we've done and paid for on our own. But this is something we'll talk to you more about and what we plan to do with it, and I'll share where we're at on the next video. I encourage you to check this area out. It is so great. If you're coming to Oregon or you live in Oregon, go to the desert. Everybody should experience it at least once. This was an incredible area. The Steens Mountains are absolutely beautiful. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for following us, liking my videos. It always helps grow my channel. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. I notice a lot of people who watch my videos actually aren't subscribers. So if you do come back and you watch more videos, consider subscribing. We'd love that. We're John and Carrie. We're always here to answer your questions with camping, travel related things in this area. We are always happy to help answer those questions. All right, guys, sending you peace and love. We're heading home, or heading that way at least, and we'll see you on the next video. Take care.